good night, guys. Good night, and welcome down to another great episode of Go Local Guyana live show. Thank you so much for joining us. Go right ahead, like, share, and comment. So, tonight we are indoors because tonight's episode was so epic, or it's so epic that we definitely couldn't take this outside tonight. So tonight we are feasting, we are dining. As you can see, I have a table filled with goodies in front of me, and I can't wait to show you tonight's product. It's epic. Alright, so tonight we are going to be featuring Alchio's dipping sauce. Okay, if you take a closer look at our Alchio's dipping sauce. Okay, and you'll be seeing some great products here tonight. Take a good look at it. Okay, so this is another one of Guyana's greatest young minds creation here tonight. Now, it is an awesome sauce. It is a must-have in your home. Now, again, as you can see, these beautiful dishes that are in front of me here, these are just some of what this wonderful tasting sauce can be applied to. Alright, now a little review on Alchio's dipping sauce. Now, this sauce was created by a very talented, crafted young man, Mr. Kishon Ramesh, who hails all the way from Skeldon, that's in Quarantine, Berbice. So, telling you that alone, it shows you the length and depth that Go Local Guyana goes to source these wonderful talents and to source persons who are ready to make their contribution to the market square. Alright, so Kishon, hailing from Quarantine, Berbice, was able to have this awesome sauce crafted specially for your entertainment and for your enjoyment. Alright, so you definitely cannot go wrong with that. Alright, now judging from the appearance, persons might think that it's just a sour. Right, you know, our Guyanese, we like to make our nice mango sour and, you know, add our specialties inside there, and you can be able to eat it with your little egg ball and china and stuff like that. However, with the Alchio's dipping sauce, it's not just only a sour, and it's not just only for a specific kind of food. As you can see here, I have several various dishes. Here we have our egg ball, which we Guyanese love. Alright, here I have our tortillas. Okay, here we have some macaroni and cheese. Yes, macaroni and cheese for our dipping sauce. We also have our plantain chips, and here we have our fish and chip. Alright, so these 5 dishes are very different and vary in ingredients and taste, and you might be wondering, how can a sauce possibly go with these kind of foods? Well, Alchio's dipping sauce was able to have this specially crafted to be able to go with any kind of foods. This and so much more stuff it can be able to go with. Alright, and tonight, for tonight's special topic tonight, we will be having a trivia, and for persons who answers the correct question with the trivia will be able to win themselves one of this awesome dipping sauce, people. Alright, now I must also warn you guys that the dipping sauce is spicy. We haven't yet been able to create an original flavor, but from the inception it's spicy. So for persons who may not like to have that extra spice or extra kick, giving you a heads up on that. But for the persons who love to have that spicy flavor, who likes to click the fingers and dry the eyes off this running water and stuff like that, you know, this is definitely the stuff for you, especially when you're using on your chips and so forth. Right now, remember I said this sauce is very vast. It can be used in any dishes. You can use it in your cook-up. When you finish cooking the cook-up, you want that little pepper kind of taste to it. You put it on your cook-up, on your chow mein, on basically anything. I personally also have tried this with seasoning my meat, and particularly chunks. I cook with a lot of chunks, so I season this with the chunks. It gives it an awesome, great spicy taste to it. You can put it on your fish, on your chicken, your beef, your pork, whatever. It can also be used as that purpose. Now, can you do that with an ordinary sour? I don't think so, right? I certainly don't think so. So you definitely could be able to use the Alcio's dipping sauce on your marinating for your special meats and foods and so forth. Alright, people? So definitely you will be able to have your chance of sampling one of these Alcio dipping sauces for free, providing that you would have answered one of our questions for our trivia later on in the show. Alright? So go right ahead, tag a friend, like, share, let persons know that Go Local Live is here. We brought another awesome product here for you. Like, share, comment, spread the word as much as possible. Alright, so that you can be able to join us at the coming down to the closing of this segment to answer the trivia and get your chance of winning one of the Alcio's dipping sauce. Alright? Now, the dipping sauce, it also comes in another size, which we don't have currently at this time to display for you. But it also comes in a 1 gallon bottle as well. So for persons who may have a little business, who has that probably that hot dog stand or that fish stand or burger stand, or the cases, you have that 1 gallon. We can be able to supply you with that so that you can be able to have in your facilities. Alright, now remember, to get this item in your facility, it's as easy as calling the CEO of Go Local, Mr. Roche himself, on telephone number 662-9293. That's 662-9293. Or you can also visit the page Go Local Guyana, send a message, inbox us as to how you can be able to get this item in your facility. Now, this usually comes in a case of 6. And you can be able to get that, and you can order from 6 to how much ever amount it is you'd like to have. Alright, people, trust me, you cannot go wrong with having an Alcio's dipping sauce. Let me tell you the truth. At first, when I saw it, when it came home and I saw it, I took it and I looked at it and was like, I ain't in the mood for sour right now, because I thought it was sour. I was like, I ain't in the mood for sour right now. So I just took it and I put it in the fridge, right? And a few days passed, I didn't even look back at it, I didn't even remember it, and you know, I just went ahead with that. And in the evening, I did some plantains with eggs and sausages and stuff like that. And I was going with my usual ketchup and mayo and, you know, the mustard and whatever to taste it. And, you know, my fiance said, he was like, hey, what happened to the sauce? So I was like, what sauce? He said, the one that I gave you the other night. I was like, oh, the butter. So I was like, this sour, it can't go on this it. He said, no, come open it and try it. So I said, fine. Given the benefit of the doubt, I said, fine. So being all skeptical, and so I opened it and I just threw like a little to the side because I was like, oh God, it's sour. Why would I want to put sour on my egg and plantain chip? You know? And I was like, I was very skeptical and I put a little bit and so forth. But however, when I tasted it, the very first taste I got out of it, oh my gosh, I was blown away. Trust me. I was like, you serious? This is in the I never tried this. It tastes so good. Man, and if you see you, girl, I open this thing, you see how I lather it on my eggs, and I just pour it out there, and oh my gosh, I enjoy that fish, that egg with plantain. I can't tell you guys if I've ever enjoyed eggs so bad with plantain. You know, it was awesome. It was a bursting, flavorful, new taste. It was just wonderful. And I get that same reaction from everyone else who I've introduced this sauce to. I get that same reaction. They were like, wow, this exists. Because again, it doesn't have that sour kind of effect. It actually has a more sweet, savory kind of, you know, I can't even describe it. And I definitely can't wait to try it on this stuff tonight. Alright, so definitely it's a must-have in your home, people. Me explaining it to you alone does not give it the justice that it deserves, but you definitely can be able to try these, have it in your home, and it's very, very, very affordable, people. I can't stress how much. It's very affordable. Let me give you this. It's so affordable. It's less than $500. Way less than $500. And again, you can be able to find these dipping sauces in all of our supermarkets in and around Georgetown: Bounty, Survival, Real Value, Freshco, DSL. Oh, I can go on. You can find them in Linden supermarkets. You can find them in markets straight along the coast, all the way up to Skeldon, people. That's how far this is. Even in New Amsterdam, you can be able to find these sauces. They're actually in every supermarket. And if you would like to have your supermarkets or your shops included, we got you covered. Again, contact us on 662-9293. Alright, so my favorite part. I can't wait to get into it. And I'm gonna show you guys how enjoyable and how lovely this sauce can actually be. Alright, so I'm gonna open up one. Alright, and let's see. Okay, so first I'm going to try it on the egg ball, which, okay, it's a norm that persons will give it a try first. So come in, let's show you how great this looks on the egg ball. It looks awesome. I can't wait. And I'm going to go in there. Alright, that's what's a big piece. And just to soak it in a bit more, I'm going to add a little bit more because I so love this taste. It's yum. And let's give it a try. People, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not overemphasizing. I'm being as honest as I can possibly be. This is heavenly. Heavenly. Awesome. You guys definitely need to try this out, okay? Definitely. You see how I come on such a low tone because it got me so mellow inside. Okay? So we're gonna come over now to our chipped fish. Alright? So you have your friends over, you fry some fish and you want to surprise them, or if you're doing some cutters and you want to surprise them, why not give them this new taste on your fish and chips? So could you actually try putting sour on fish and eat it? I don't think so. Alright, so awesome. Don't mind if I do. Just, oh jeez. Y'all got to get one of this on your table. One or two or several. You want to buy by the case, it's up to you. But you need to get this in your home, people. I'm telling you. It's awesome. It's wonderful. Alright. So let's go ahead and we're going to try some on our plantain chips. Alright, which is more customary for persons to try sour on. Try it on our plantain chips. Oh, guys, it's only plantain chip with fork, of course. So let's dive in. Alright. Definitely. Oh my god. And with every taste or every time you let's taste it from your mouth, it gets better. Like every time you try it gets better. So you know we are playing. Alright? So for now, of one of the most exotic food that you will think this definitely would not go with, I'm gonna prove you wrong tonight. Mac and cheese. I know a lot of persons love mac and cheese, and putting this on your mac and cheese would definitely be something that you would not ever thought of. But we're gonna change your thoughts tonight. Alright? So come on. Let's put that there. Get that wonderful, ooh. And people, it smells great. It's bursting with garlic and your peppers and, ooh. Oh my gosh, a mango flavor is in there also, tamburnish kind of flavor. I don't know what this guy puts in here, but it's awesome. Alright, so my mouth is running water. I can't wait to try this. Alright, mac and cheese with a dipping sauce. Yes. Okay. Like I said, I never really thought of it, but it's good. It is good. I can't believe I'm enjoying this. Like, I might totally forget about the show and I was just diving here. But we were okay with time, so let's move on. So that is a definite yes. And here we have striped salads. Again, that's something that a lot of persons would think a dipping sauce would go with, but let's find out tonight, and let's change your aspect on that tonight. Okay, there we go, just enough. And oh my gosh, wow, people. As we got these are proper things on top of things. This is proper things, right? You can't go wrong. I'm licking my fingers. Forgive me guys, but this is awesome. So we're trying our Alicia's dipping sauce and on our egg ball. We tried it on our fish. We tried it on our plantain chip, our mac and cheese, and our tortillas. And I must say, with each taste, there was a whole different bursting, flavorful, that spicy, tangy, sweet. It's great. It's great. I can't explain it further. It's all up to you to be able to sample this, to give it a try, and again, you can be able to do so. I'm gonna go straight into the trivia. We have a few questions that I'd like to ask as part of our giveaway for you being able to sample this awesome sauce this evening. Alright? So, it's okay if you guys want to do your researches, no problem. Go right ahead and do so. However, the first person that comments under the live, we'll reach out to you. You inbox us your phone number and so forth. We'll reach out to you and we can have this delivered for you. Or if your delivery is a little bit out of sketch, you can come down at the Starbucks Market Square to be able to pick up your Alicia's dipping sauce. Alright? So, first question. What is the tallest point from base to summit repeat that. What is the tallest point from base to summit on Earth? Alright? I'm going to give you a few seconds. You'll inform us if someone has commented.
Yeah.
Alright. No one commented yet?
No comment as well.
Alright, so I guess person's not sure of that one. Again, you're free to do your research as people. Google it quickly. The tallest point from base to summit on Earth. Alright. Question number 2. What is the deepest point of the ocean? I know some persons know that A1. What is the deepest point in the ocean? Alright? You can Google that real quick. First person to drop the comment will be able to get your Alchio's dipping sauce. Any comments coming as yet? Not as yet. Alright, so I'm going to move to the next question. What was the most expensive budgeted film? What was the most expensive budgeted film? A movie, so to speak. What was the most expensive movie that was filmed?
For the first question, somebody commented Mona K.
Yes, that is correct. So someone did commented on the first question, Mona K. And can they say where is that located?
Not
No.
yet.
Alright, so who was the person that commented?
Marvin Wilson.
Okay, Marvin Wilson.
Yes, we didn't get his inbox.
Alright, so Marvin Wilson, you got that first question correct. The tallest point from base to summit on Earth is the Mauna Kea, and that's in Hawaii. So persons who didn't know, now you know. And thank you for your contribution. Marvin, you can inbox Go Local page with your phone number, so we can be able to have your Alchio dipping sauce delivered for you. Congratulations to you. Alright? We're just going to repeat the second question. It's what's the deepest point in the ocean? The third. Pardon?
What's the name?
What's the deepest point in the ocean?
What is the name?
Alright.
It has to be a name. What is the name of the deepest point?
Great. What is the name of the deepest
Yes.
point in the ocean? Alright. The third question, I repeat that. The most expensive budget film. What was the most expensive budget film? And for the last question, which is heavier? A pound of feather or a pound of gold? Which is heavier? A pound of feather or a pound of gold? Now, to be fair, if you've already gotten the answer for any one of the questions, just allow somebody else to comment on that as well. Alright? So, I'll repeat the questions again. Well, the first one was already answered. The second question, what is the name of the deepest point of the ocean? What was the most expensive budget film? Which is heavier, a pound of feather or a pound of gold? Alright? Anybody else commented? Not as yet. I'm sure persons are still doing their research and Googling that in real fast. Alright? Now this is some very great information. Some things that I didn't even know myself, especially the last question, which was heavier. But very informative. So you see, guys, Go Local Guyana is not all about just promoting products. We're here to spread some knowledge as well. And I'd also like to remind you guys that Go Local Guyana also assists and aids in persons who would like to have their businesses advertised, local business. So not just only your products, but persons who do not have products, but also have a little business that they're doing and they want to reach that spotlight. We are here to assist you in. You make contact with us via our Go Local page or via telephone number 662-9293, and we can be able to assist you in doing so. Alright, remember we are currently down at the Stabroek Market Square and we are doing some late outing, camping out for you guys. We're staying out beyond our regular timing so that you can be able to catch your late shopping with all of your great local products out there. Alright? Again, these items that are there are also found in your supermarkets in and around Georgetown and the outskirts. You can be able to go down and grab it there. And if you'd like to have these items in your facility, make contact with us once again through our Facebook page, Go Local Guyana, or telephone number 662-9293. Alright people, did we have any more comments coming on those questions? No. Alright, so I guess persons are finding it a bit difficult to answer the questions, but due to time, I'm going to provide the answers for you. Alright, so what is the deepest point of the ocean? The answer to that is called the Mariana Trench. Alright, so the deepest point, or the name of the deepest point in the ocean is called the Mariana Trench. That is the very last base, or almost to the crust of the earth, that you would find way down in the ocean. It is very not widely explored because of the depth. Human cannot be able to sustain that depth, and you know, very rare animals can be able to survive under there. So that deepest point is the Mariana Trench. If you've never heard about that, now you know. All right. The most expensive budget film, it is one of our favorites, or my favorite, I must confess. It is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger's Tide. Now that film cost a whopping over $370 million to be made. Alright, so as simple as we watch the movie, and some persons may not be into pirates and sea and stuff like that, but for me, I love that. So for persons who would have watched that movie over and over like I did, it cost a whopping over $370 million, and that's US dollars, people, to film. Alright, picture what I could do with that amount of money. Alright, and for the last question, which is heavier, a pound of feather or a pound of gold? Tricky. Alright, so the answer to that question, it is a pound of feather, surprisingly. Alright, so it says here a pound of feather is a weight of 16 ounces. Alright, so 16 ounces gives you a pound of feather. However, for a pound of gold, it's only 14.5 ounces. Alright, so I know persons saying gold is heavier, whatever the case is, but because of how gold is being measured, it's only 14.5 ounces of gold to give you 1 pound, and a whopping 16% ounces of feather to give you a pound of feather. Okay people, so you got some great information there, and again, tonight's episode was so awesome. I got to taste this. Don't leave, I ain't gonna finish it off. I will, but not with you watching. Alright, so people, join us once again next week, Wednesday at 6 p.m. sharp. And I know you guys getting your Christmas stuff in, you're getting all festive, people are cleaning, people are getting their decorations, their fairy lights and what's on in order. Please people, be safe out there, be very cautious. Remember, no kids to be playing with the firecrackers and plugging in fairy lights into outlets without being supervised and so forth. Just be safe and be happy, and don't forget to grab your cards, right, and your fruits at our Go Local stand on the market square there, and any other or every other item that you'll be possibly needing for this Christmas season. Alright, so on behalf of the management and staff of Go Local Guyana, I would like to say season greetings to you guys. Thank you for joining us, and do have an awesome night. See you again next week, people. Goodbye.